Oh, that's our apple cheesecake pie. Delicious combo of creamy cheesecake, spiced apple topping, a buttery crust and a drizzling of caramel. Just look at that. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing a fantastic combo. We're joining two things together. We're going to make an apple cheesecake pie. It's a delicious combo, you know. You got a creamy cheesecake filling, spicy apple top and a streusel topping. Oh, what more could you want? Come on, let's do it. You can use graham crackers, not a problem. Okay, there's our biscuits all mashed up. We're just going to chuck that in that bowl. We're going to add a little bit of sugar, but you know, it's sugar of choice, to be quite honest, because digestives are very sweet. So I've only added a little bit of sugar, and we're going in there with some melted butter. Now we are making a pudding, and the pudding is sweet, but you know, tailor it to your own needs. So we're just going to give that a mix in there. Look, bring it all in. Now make sure your oven's on about 175, 350, somewhere around about there. Okay, today's tin is a 9-inch springform tin, and I've lined the bottom. In there with that biscuit base. Just gently smooth it round, and then we'll give it a squashing down. I want to compress it a little bit. It's a biscuit base. Now I always use a spoon, but you can use a glass, measuring cup, anything you want, whatever makes it easy for you. There we go, that's a fantastic little base there. Take yourself a tray, sorry for the clatter, take yourself a tray and shove it in the oven. It goes in the oven for about 8 minutes. Now that's in there for between 8 and 10, let's say 8 and 10, depends on how your oven works. There you go. Okay, cream, cheese, sugar, a tad of salt in there. Right, give that a beating until it goes quite soft. Nice and steady. Okay, we're going to give that a scrape down. Just bring that sugary goodness in that's been splattered up the side. In there with our egg. And we want a smidgen of vanilla. Somewhere around about there. And we're going to give it a beat up. Let's just bring that in. So that's nice and straightforward. That's our mix. And that is going to go on top of our biscuit base, and then we're going to bake it for about 12 to 15 minutes, somewhere around about there. Fabulous. Straight on there. So we're just going to let this cool before adding the filling to this, okay? If not, you're going to cook the bottom of, you're going to have an omelette on the bottom of your cream cheese filling. So just let it settle, let it cool down. Okay, that's cooled enough for me. I can touch that. Right, in there, our filling. A little smoothie round. Little tap tap. On there. Back in the oven. We're going to bake that for 15 minutes. Okay, well that's baking behind me. We've got some apples here. Now these are golden delicious and these are crisp. Peel, core, slice, chuck in a pan. Simple as that. Now you peel and core any which way you want. I'm using a knife. So if you've got a corer, use a corer. I'm just going to do it like this. Cube or slice, entirely up to you. And in that pan. So what I'm going to recommend do is put your apple in here because we want a crumble topping. We want that apple topping. So we're going to cook that, but keep one crisp apple. Peel it, dice it, cube it, slice it, whatever. But save it until this is cooked, and we're going to stir that in at the end. This one will soften but not be mushy. And that means then we're going to get a little bite of an apple on top of our pie. So just nice and steady. I think that's about enough apple in there. In there, our brown sugar. Just a little splash of water. And then we're going to get that on to cook. Okay, nice gentle cook on there. Start breaking this lot down. We have to cook it off. It has to go cool before we can chuck it on the top of our cheesecake. So get it cooked off. What we will do is just add a little pinch of cinnamon to this, actually. Just a little bit to go in the top. Give it that apple pie flavour in. Oh yeah, that smells lovely. Okay, we need to be getting our cheesecake base out of there. There you go, that's what we're looking at. A fantastic cheesecake base, cooked. Stick that on the side, let it cool down whilst we cook this topping. Now don't worry about anything to do with fluid levels in here. Okay, we will add a cornstarch slurry to thicken it up if we have to, or just even a teaspoon of cornstarch or corn flour and stir it in. Okay, start prepping your last apple. In we go. Now we're just going to mix up a cornstarch slurry, okay, or corn flour, whatever you know it by. So we want some corn flour in a bowl, a little splash of water. We want to bring that together. And in we go, and that's going to give us a really nice, thick, gelatinous type sauce. Flame off. Don't need a flame now. There you go, look at that. Okay, just let that cool down and then we're going to dump it on top of there. Okay, our strudel topping can't be any simpler actually. Well, a little bit of brown sugar in there. Oh, something about like that. Well, a little bit of salt. Ignite our taste buds. A little pinch of cinnamon. Give that a little mix round. And now you can stir in cold butter and blend it in, you know, just rub it in. Or you could just put some melted butter in like I'm going to do. We're just going to give that a stir up. And then we'll just get our hand in and just give it a little bringing together. This is going to be our strudel top. Now if your mix is too wet, add a little bit of flour. Mix it in, add a little bit of flour. We want a crumble top, but we don't want it completely wet through. That looks about right, that. Happy with that. Okay, so it's just a case of get your mixture and put it over your cheesecake base. So we got that going on there. Look, all you got to do is smooth it out the best you can. Oh, that looks good enough. And then it's our crumble over there. Our strudel topping on there. Move out, try and fill up the gaps. I think that's about got it. That goes in the oven for about 20 minutes. 20-25 minutes. In it goes. Okay, that's good enough for me. Now you can take it till you brown all this up if you want. What I gotta do now is let this cool down. Cool it down completely and then stick it in the fridge for about 3 hours. We've had a couple of hours in the fridge. Come on, let's ping this. Oh, steady, steady crumble gonna be everywhere. Oh, look at that. Sensational. There we go. Come on, you know it's got to be done. We're going over there with some caramel sauce. Oh, and it doesn't matter how neat it is either. Just get it on. Oh, look at that. Now that is going to make this really luxurious. Look at that. Oh, looky there. Look at that. That is sensational. Come on. Come on there. You know it's got to be done. Oh, come on. Oh, that's our apple cheesecake pie. Delicious combo of creamy cheesecake, spiced apple topping, a buttery crust and a drizzling of caramel. Just look at that. Oh, come on. We're in right down to that biscuit base. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Oh, mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. That is the best sweet you're going to eat all year. That is world class. That is off the charts. Sensational. A little bit of a fun twist in the kitchen. Cheesecake, apple strudel, apple pie. What a fantastic combo. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them about the apple cheesecake pie. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Wow. Absolutely blown away.